Hey everyone, welcome back to another frosting artist tutorial. So in this one, I kind of want to go over your coloring. I'm not going to go into a whole ton of depth and detail, but I do want to kind of help with a little trick that I've learned over the years. I just kind of want to share with you guys. When you are coloring, I try and avoid using black as much as possible, unless obviously I'm doing a black or a gray or something. But in all other colors, I pretty much don't use black. I know a lot of people, when you look at these colors especially, they are not vibrant, super vibrant colors. They're more earthy colors, the background, the bases. They are not full-on, just right out of the bottle yellow and blue, orange, green. They're a little bit more of an earthy color, not so vibrant. So I'm going to go over with you guys how I achieve those colors without using black, because black always adds more of a gray tone, if you ask me. So instead, what I do is I use brown. So I'm going to do the yellow, because I think that one will probably help you guys see a little bit better what I'm talking about. So I'm going to compare the two real quick, so you can kind of see the color difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm just going to split it in half. And on one side, I'm going to use brown, and on the other side, I'm going to use black. That way you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So both sides I'm going to color yellow, and you do not need a ton of food coloring. I like to use the little bottles of the gel food coloring. That way it doesn't water down my frosting, and also I just barely squeeze out a drop, and usually that's enough. So unless you're doing large batches of colors, you don't need a huge tub of it. So as you can see right out of the bottle, this is very vibrant. It is not a dull yellow, kind of like this one's more earthy yellow, and this is a very sun-brighty yellow color. Forgive my descriptions. So there we have our two yellows on each side, and what I'm going to do, so I'm going to add, and with this, I don't add a big drop of it. I just barely squeeze out a little bit onto the tip, and then I just barely let it touch. And sometimes I'll put that out, like right now I'll probably do that, where I will put a little blob out, and then I will take half of it off of my frosting and just kind of stick it on the side of the bowl. That way, oh sorry, come more in the camera view. So I took half of it and I stuck it on the side of the bowl, right? That way I don't overdo it in my browning of my colors. So as you can see, I'm already getting extremely close to this yellow. You can see that? It's almost the same exact color. I do not need to grab this extra brown that I stuck on the side, right? And that's a nice earthy yellow color. You can still tell it's yellow, but it's not that vibrant yellow. And I would say that is pretty much spot on to our reference sheet. And you don't have to get these colors exact. And I know I've said this a lot, but they do not have to be exact. So if you end up with a slightly different yellow, go for it. So I'm going to come over here to the black. I'll take half that black out like I did over here with the brown. And black is a lot more of an aggressive color, so I might even take out a ton more, because that tiny little bit there is probably going to do more than enough of what I'm trying to show you. So as you can see, this is not turning the same earthy color. It's more of a grayed down. It makes it less vibrant, and in some cases this would be the color you're going for. But in this case we want an earthy yellow to kind of go with our fall autumn theme, This one is not giving us that earthy color. As you can see, the two differences. This one uses brown, this one used black. Very different colors, which can be useful in different types of coloring, but in this case, I'm going to say, I don't know the best way to do this, the brown definitely achieved that earthy color more than the black. And I'll add a little bit more black real quick before I finish up this video, just to show you what it would have looked like if I would have left half that drop like I did with the brown. I'll show you how dark it makes this. See, it's not even necessarily a yellow color at all anymore. So it turned it more into a gray color, which honestly, if you use this color and added just a tiny bit of green, you would almost have that green color. So there are many ways to achieve the color that you're going for, but I think that this was a really good example as to what brown can do for your color and what black does for your color. Black, it almost 100% of the time changes your original color to a whole different color. Like you wouldn't even be able to tell if this was yellow if you looked at it at all. But this one you can tell that it is yellow. With a little bit of brown, brought it down to that earthy color, and we're good to go. So you would just then apply that as your base color. So I hope that helped you guys kind of see what black versus brown would do for your toppers. So thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more frosting artist tips and techniques. I guess we will see you guys next time. Bye.